tonight, we'll follow the gentle and heartfelt story of an old pillow, one that quietly held an entire lifetime of memories, love, laughter, tears, and warmth. This is the story of the pillow that held a lifetime. Let yourself settle deep into your bed now. Allow your body to become heavy and relaxed. Let your head sink fully into your own pillow. Take a slow breath in through your nose and breathe out softly through your mouth. There is no rush. There is nothing you need to fix. Nothing you need to think about. Just allow this moment to be calm and safe as you listen to this story. Now, imagine with me, many, many years ago, in a small, sturdy stone cottage nestled in the misty, rolling hills of the Yorkshire Dales in northern England, a young woman named Eleanor carefully made a pillow. It was the spring of 1898. Eleanor was just 22 years old, full of hope and quiet dreams. She had spent weeks collecting the softest goose down feathers from the village market. She chose the finest linen cloth she could afford and sat for many long evenings by the warm light of the oil lamp, stitching each edge with great care and patience. As she worked, she hummed old Yorkshire folk songs that her grandmother had taught her. With every stitch, she poured her love and her hopes for the future into that pillow. This pillow was intended as a special gift for her upcoming marriage to Thomas, a kind and hard-working young farmer from the same village. On their wedding night, as gentle rain fell softly against the thick stone walls of the cottage, and the wind whispered through the heather outside, Eleanor and Thomas laid their heads together on that new pillow for the very first time. The pillow cradled them both, holding their nervous but excited whispers, their quiet laughter, their dreams of children, of growing old together, and of a simple but beautiful life in the hills. It was soft, warm, and full of promise. As the years gently passed, the pillow became a silent, faithful witness to their entire life together. It was there during the long, cold January night when their first child, Charlotte, was born. Eleanor was exhausted after many hours of labor. She rested her tired, damp head on that pillow while Thomas carefully rocked their newborn daughter by the fire. The pillow caught Eleanor's tears of pain, and then her tears of pure, overwhelming joy and relief. It was there on countless peaceful mornings. The children, Charlotte, and later their son James, would climb into the big wooden bed, giggling and snuggling between their parents. The pillow held their small heads full of messy curls. It listened to sleepy morning stories, family laughter, and the warm sounds of a family starting another day together. The pillow was there through all the ordinary, beautiful moments of daily life. It felt Thomas's head after long days working in the fields and tending to the sheep. It held Eleanor's head as she lay awake at night thinking about the garden, the harvest, the children's education, and the future. It quietly absorbed all her worries, her hopes, her secret dreams, and her deepest gratitude. It was also there during the difficult seasons of life, one particularly harsh winter when Thomas became very ill with a fever. Eleanor barely left his side for weeks. She slept right beside him every single night, her hand gently resting on the pillow as she whispered prayers into the darkness. The pillow held all her fear, her exhaustion, her quiet crying, and eventually her enormous relief and gratitude as Thomas slowly recovered. The pillow was there when Charlotte fell in love and got married, moving to a village a few miles away. It caught the bittersweet tears Eleanor shed as she missed her daughter's presence in the house. It was there again when James left home to work in the city. The pillow held the heavy, aching emptiness that only a mother feels when her children begin building lives of their own. But it also held moments of great happiness and celebration when the grandchildren came to visit during summer months. They would lay their little heads on the same old pillow while Eleanor told them stories by the fireside. By now, the linen cover had become beautifully soft and slightly worn from decades of use. Yet it felt even more comforting, like a warm embrace from the past. Decades continued to flow like the gentle streams in the Yorkshire Dales. The hills outside the cottage changed with the seasons, vibrant green in spring, rich purple heather in summer, golden and amber in autumn, and peaceful white with snow in winter. Through every season, through every joy and every sorrow, the pillow remained a constant, quiet presence in their lives. One peaceful autumn evening, as golden leaves fell softly outside the window, Thomas passed away gently in his sleep. His head was resting on that same beloved pillow. Eleanor kept it close to her every single night after that. It became her most treasured comfort, the one thing that still carried the familiar shape and scent of her husband's presence. Even as Eleanor grew old, her hands becoming frail and her memory beginning to soften around the edges, she would hold that pillow against her chest on quiet evenings. She would close her eyes and remember everything. The sound of Thomas's laughter, the feeling of small children climbing into bed, the warmth of family dinners, the quiet conversations late at night, the struggles, the victories, and all the ordinary Tuesday mornings that somehow became the most precious memories of all. The pillow had quietly held every chapter of her long, beautiful, imperfect, and deeply meaningful life. Now, many years later, that same old pillow still rests quietly in the small stone cottage in the Yorkshire hills. The fire in the hearth glows with a soft, warm orange light. Outside, a gentle wind moves through the grass and heather. The hills stand timeless and peaceful under the night sky. And the pillow continues to rest, holding everything it has ever known, all the love, all the tears, all the years, in complete and gentle silence. And now, as you lie here listening to my voice, you can allow your own head to sink even deeper into your pillow. Feel how it gently supports you, just as Eleanor's pillow supported her through every single chapter of her life. You are safe. You are warm. You are completely allowed to let go of the day. There is nothing more you need to do right now. I'll stay here with you for a while longer, speaking softly as you slowly drift deeper and deeper into peaceful, restful, and healing sleep. Good night, my dear friend. Sleep well.